Yep. It went off. Let me see real quick. Let me see what it's gonna do. Okay, my microphone is not working. It's not charged up. Story of my life. Story of my life. I don't be charging stuff up the way it needs to be charged up. So now I got to say, I got to do it. I got to do. No, for real. I gotta see if I can charge it up real quick while I'm in this live, which is not gonna last that long. Thank you for the like, even if you're just popping in to pop back out. Hey, we here. We here. I'm about to do some little, not little, big. I'm finna do some Bible studies. So if you want to hear some Bible, stay tuned. I know everybody not gonna want to hear Bible, but I was finna do my Bible study like I normally do by myself. But I was like, somebody probably need to hear this. So I think I'm on the story of Joseph when they had sold his brother sold him off into slavery, y'all, because they was jealous of his gifts. Hey, my Tia. Look, we finna get into some Bible study. Jacob's son, I think it's Joseph. I hope I'm saying the right name, but we finna get to it though, because that's what I've been reading, y'all. And I know it can be somebody that's going through this. Like people, like it could be family hating on you, friends hating on you, and they want to sell you off, and they thinking that what they doing towards you is gonna hurt you, and the whole time it's working out for your good, and you end up blessed, and you come back and bless them. Yeah, this live is for you if you want to hear it, if you've been going through this. Thank you up in this thing, Tia. Come on. Listen, pin the message. Y'all subscribe to my member Tia. Subscribe to my member Tia. Eagle soaring high. Hey, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I'm doing some Bible study. I was about to do it on my own. I've been doing it on my own, but I was like, let me bring my people in here on this little good old Friday the 13th. This Good Friday for me. When I was younger, we grew up superstitious, but then I got older and started making my own traditions. How y'all doing, first of all? Everybody, scale of 1 to 10. 1 being not such a good day, 10 being the best day ever. It's the best day ever. How was your day? I'm trying to get this thing to sit up. So I can, it's going to hopefully stay like that. How y'all doing? Yeah, we doing some quick Bible study up in this thing. So I was reading the story. I want to say that was Joseph, but we finna go to it. It's Genesis 47, but it's more than that. It's past 47, but we gonna start at 47 because I like reading on my own, getting my Bible in. But I was like, let me share with my people because that's what we doing over here. We getting blessed and we getting laughs at the same time. We finna laugh, pray, cry, joke, enjoy music. We doing it all over here. Okay, so one stop shop. Okay, we got a 10. Come on now. My day was an 8.5. I want to say a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. It was a 9. A 9 in my Memphis accent. It was a 9. That's good. How was y'all's day, everybody else? But anyway, yep, it's right, Joseph. So if you have ever been in a situation, I'm a work this. Look, I'm gonna work up this Genesis 47, and it's earlier than Genesis 47, but we're gonna read this part. But Jacob had a son. Jacob was the brother, Jacob and Esau, that Jacob stole Esau's birthright and he stole his blessings from their daddy. I want to say Isaac. I think I'm right. Isaac. And so Jacob was the one who had to escape from his brother because he didn't want his brother to come back in vengeance for him. And so he was blessed where he went. But when they ran back across each other, this is a short synopsis. Esau embraced him, and he was happy to see his brother. He was like, he didn't care about what happened in the past. They both have been blessed in the land of the Lord, and so they was good. So Jacob had his kids, and Joseph, of all his boys, was blessed. And you know, when you are blessed when you are covered, or when things just work out so easily for you, you got that envious eye towards you. You got that envious eye. If you've ever felt people, you've been in a room and you felt eyes looking at you like, and you like, I feel that. I see that. This is definitely for you. People will see the light that you got on you, see the star that you got on you, see the glow that you don't see in yourself right away, and they will be envious, and they will try to plot on you. They will dig a hole for you. I always say, when somebody digs a hole for you, they got to make sure they dig it big enough for two, because they might fall into that hole that they dig for you. And I think some trolls came in here, but when they saw me talking about the Bible, they ran. So, get some God, okay? Y'all want to come up in here? You said like this, so that part, she. So it happens in real life too. Like the way I've been reading the Bible now. So I done read the Bible from front to back over the years. I always get different stuff out of it in different points of my life. So now I'm getting out of it. I'm not putting myself. I used to put myself in the shoes like, oh, that's me. That story talking about me. I'm looking at it as what God did for whoever in this Bible, he definitely can do it for me, because he's no respecter of persons. What he does for one person, he can do for the next according to his will. So I'm like, okay, let me see what he's doing for these people. Let me look at my 30-year-old eyes, 30-plus-year-old eyes, and see what he's doing for these people, and how can I relate to it. So I just want to share this for the people who's ever been in position, or who has been blessed, who has who has had people looking at them with an envious eye and always plotting or always trying to do something to make them fall on their face. If you have noticed it or not, like when you're around certain people, you always see yourself losing, or you see once you disconnect from certain people, you start getting blessing after blessing, or things that you prayed for, but when you reconnect with them, you start losing, and you keep going down and down. That's what this story is. I took it as this story being like that. So Joseph with his brothers, they were envious. Every time they saw him, he had a dream. They didn't want to hear it. They cast it down. They laughed at the dream. They like, oh, what you trying to say? You gonna rule over us? Oh, what you trying to say? You better than us? And they got so envious to where they started taking action. They were plotting on killing him. Reuben spoke up. I want to say it was Reuben spoke up for him. Big bro, come on, big bro. Reuben or one of the brothers spoke up for him. They said, let's not kill him. Just put him in a well or whatever, and say the animals ate him. But then they saw some Egyptians coming through, and they ended up selling him into slavery. They was mad because his dream was right. He could predict the future. God allowed him to prophesy, basically. He showed him what was going to happen, and everything that he showed him in his dreams happens. And so he was so happy to tell them about what was going on in his dream. He didn't see that in him telling them what he would see in his dreams made them even more envious to where they would want to hurt him. And so you got to be, when God allows you to see vision for your life, when he allows you to know what direction you going in, like whether he talk to you in dreams, whether he talk to you while you're doing your deep prayer, you got to keep some of that stuff to yourself. I always tell people, don't ever tell nobody all of your plans. Because when you tell it, they try to cast it aside, or they start plotting against you and try to make you fall on your face. Hence, that's what his brothers did to him. His own blood brothers. How much more would a stranger do that? So don't talk about everything. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Grandma used to say that. Hey, Leilani, welcome in. Thank y'all. So I've been reading this, and I've been taking heed to it, and I've been very silent on a lot of stuff that I'm doing. Not that I'm keeping it from everybody. Eventually, you will see me. You know what? That's what I was about to say. Eventually, you will see me. You will see what I'm doing. But in the meantime, in between time, I definitely don't share everything that I'm doing, because guess what? It hasn't been put into motion yet. It's only a vision that God gave me. And when God gives you vision for anything of yours, definitely don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody about it, because everybody's not going to be happy for you. Yes, people will be smiling, but behind your back, they're going to be laughing, casting it down, doing word curses. That is so very much so real. And so, yeah, y'all, we're going to read little, Genesis 47 and talk about it. Get into it. Like I said, this live stream is not for everybody. People have popped in and popped out. I noticed that it's probably been some trolls popping in too and popping out. But guess what? We're finna get this Bible. They want to come in and talk about the Bible, they can. If they want to come in playing with God, Okay, cool. Gotcha. I just came across your channel, which is rare because I'm not a Christian, but I'm curious about it. Oh, I can't teach you how to be a Christian. All I can tell you is, all I can do is show you how my life is and invite you in. That's what my channel is. I invite people into my life, and hopefully you see what I'm doing and you're like, okay, I see what she got going on. Let me try what she got going on. Or let me talk to God a little bit. Hopefully I inspire you that way. I'm not the one to convert nobody to Christianity. So if that's what you're looking for, that's what I don't do that over here. I accept people for who they are. I love people the way Jesus loved people. I don't try to convert nobody. I accept everybody. So just hopefully you like the stories. If you like it, if you like the me reading the Bible, then that's what it is. I don't force nobody. I don't judge nobody. So just let you know. Just let you know that's not what this channel is for. Hey, you said where the Bible is right here. You can't see it in front of me. But yeah. So it says, Joseph went and told Pharaoh, my father, let me rewind it, because my other Bible in my room is a little bit phrased differently. Hold on. So this is after Pharaoh called Jacob to him because he heard that his family was there. Let's back it up. In this Bible, it's a little further up. My Bible in my room, when I be in my closet, it's on 47. So let me back it up. Back it up. Hey, Just Gifted. Look, we doing a little quick Bible study, okay? A big Bible study. Let me stop saying, look, this Bible good and big. We talking about Joseph when his brother sold him into slavery, and just tying it into real life, like sharing your gifts and sharing what you know how to do and sharing what God has gave you vision for. You have to be careful who you share it with, because not everybody has your best interest and not everybody is happy for you. And so I just wanted to tie it into practical use, because that's how I learned. I learned in practical use, like just holding on to the blessing until God wants to show it for you. Not for you to show it, not for you to brag or talk about it, or even tell people your dreams until it happens, until God showed them, really. But yeah, talking about Joseph and his brothers being envious and jealous that he had a dream that he was gonna rule over them, and little did they know he was gonna rule over them, and he was gonna bring a blessing to them, because he eventually did, even though they sold him into slavery. How they like them apples, they were scared, and he forgave them. It was all forgiven. Hey, to Hood TMZ, she got the Grandma Bible. That thing, no, it ain't no Grandma Bible. That's people that want to read about God Bible. It ain't no Grandma Bible. That's everybody Bible. Everybody that want to read, anybody with ears should listen. Okay, okay. We gonna get it correct, Khalil. Khalil. Look, this is for anybody that want to listen to anybody Bible. Anyway. Let me see. And it's so funny because Joseph set them up each time. He set them up to try to get them to come back so he can bless them, even though they did him wrong. How big his heart gotta be to do that? He gave them their money back when they came for grain. When they paid for it, they was scared. They was like, how we get our money back and grain? This man is really gonna be off with our head. They didn't even know who their brother was. Then they left again. He put his silver cup in their bag. They were scared. The whole time he was trying to bless them. He set them up so they can end up having to come back. Nah, I don't know that. I don't know that. This is everybody Bible. I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't no categories of the Bible when you want to read it. Okay. So it says, the second journey to Egypt. Now famine was still severe in the land. So when they had eaten all the grain they had brought from Egypt, this when he brought them, gave them their grain from Egypt, and they went back home to eat it, and they found the money still in their bag. It says, so when they had eaten all the grain they had bought from Egypt, their father said to them, go back and buy us a little more food. I said a little bit more food. Look at it. We finna make it real. A little bit more food. But Judah said to them, the man warned us solemnly, you must not see my face again unless your brother is with you. So he told them, Joseph told them, they can't return unless they back with their younger brother. Their younger brother was the only brother that they had that Joseph, the younger brother, his name was Benjamin, I think. So them two, the only two that shared the same mama and the daddy. So he really wanted to see the brother. He did want to see his daddy too, for sure. But he really wanted to see his brother that's like straight up, like straight bloodline, okay? So he said, if you will send our brother along with us, we will go down and buy food for you. But if you will not send him, we will not go down, because the man said to us, you will not see my face again unless your brother is with you. Israel, aka Jacob, because his name got changed to Jacob. Israel asks, why do you bring this trouble on me by telling the man you had another brother? So he already stressed out, because he like, look, y'all didn't, my other son, youngest son, before Benjamin got tore up by the wolves, y'all brought his bloody coat back to me, and you telling me he want my this high up person in Egypt want my younger son again, my newer younger son? We ain't going for that. We ain't going for that. So he says, they replied, the man questioned us closely about ourselves and our family. Is your father still living? He asked us. Do you have another brother? We simply answered his questions. How are we to know? He would say, bring your brother down here. Then Judah said to Israel, his father, send the boy along with me, and we will all go at once, so that we and you and our children may live and not die. I myself will guarantee his safety. You can hold me personally responsible for him. If I do not bring him back to you and set him here, wait, hold on. If I do not bring him back to you and set him here before you, I will bear the blame before you all my life. Okay? As it is, if we had not delayed, we could have gone and returned twice. When their father Israel said to them, if it must be, then their father, look at me, I said when their father Israel, then their father Israel is Jacob too, y'all. So don't get it twisted. His name got changed by the good Lord, okay? He will change your name and create and make you a new creature, okay? Joseph fit too. That coat was fire. The movie is one of my faves. Told them to bring Benji. Their mama Sarah, or was it Rachel? I want to say Rachel. Yeah, Rachel. Rachel was the one. It was Rachel and Leah. So Rachel was the one that Israel, aka Jacob, wanted. Not Jacob. Is it Jacob? Yep. Jacob wanted to marry, but the girl's dad tricked him and made him marry Leah first, but he was really in love with Rachel. So Rachel is the one that got the children, these children. And so yeah, he loved Benjamin and Joseph the most, because he was really in love with the mama, but he was in trick to marry the older sister first, because they didn't believe in marrying off the younger sister first. Y'all can go deep into it. Your girl reads, okay? I know this bad, but I don't talk about it often, but I'm going to start doing my Bible study. But yeah, trust and believe it's real. It's real. And I don't judge people. That's what my channel is all about. I still be who God created me to be, my crazy self. I'm silly all day. I play all day, but guess what? I pray too, and I read my Bible all day. I'm just saying. Wrestling with them braids. Get on off somewhere. I ain't wrestling with my braids. Anyway, that's so funny. Anyway, I will bear the blame before you all my life. As it is, if we had not delayed, we could have gone and returned twice. Then their father Israel said to them, if it must be, then do this. Put some of the best products of the land in your bags and take it down to the man as a gift. A little balm, a little honey, some spices and myrrh, some pistachio nuts and almonds. Take double the amount of silver with you, for you must return the silver that was put into the mouths of your sacks. Perhaps it was a mistake. Take your brother also and go back to the man at once. And may God Almighty grant you mercy before the man, so that he will let your brother and Benjamin, your other brother and Benjamin, because he got another brother. He killed another brother with him too. I forgot to say that. Joseph killed another one of his brothers as collateral for them to return. Okay, and then he sent for the younger brother too. So yeah, y'all know Jacob is definitely in shambles. He like, first of all, he got two of my sons, and one of my sons already passed away, and y'all know he not. He not. We gonna get to that, but. Funny how he got tricked, but before he tricked his brother. Come on now with it. You said, funny how he got tricked, but before that, he tricked his brother. That part. Ain't that crazy? Life is full circle. I didn't even think about it like that. Come on now, giving me layers to this thing. See, I like that. Yeah. That's crazy. He tricked his brother, and now he got tricked about his son. His son. Ah, that's something. I ain't even think about it like that. Ain't that crazy? Ah, that's crazy. That's mind blown. That's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. That's another layer. Listen. Didn't even think about that. Look, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that for real. He tricked his brother out of his birthright and his blessings. And his sons tricked him and sold his son into slavery. So his whole time he was living in misery. He paid for what he did. He essentially paid for what he did to his brother Esau in his own little way. He tricked his brother, but he still suffered because he thought his son was gone all them years. What? Good evening, fam. Got you. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rob. Welcome in. Let me tag another channel member up in this thing. Y'all subscribe to my channel members. Hey, Anthony. Look, we talking about the Bible. I said this live stream ain't for everybody. I know that some trolls came up in this thing. Guess what? They didn't even breathe a mumbling word when I had this Bible over talking about the Bible. Didn't say not one thing rude, because they know they can't play with God. Don't play. Yeah, this live stream ain't for everybody. This live stream ain't for everybody. So we talking about Joseph. Joseph, when he was put in charge of his blessings that God gave him, and I was talking about not letting your left hand know what your right hand is doing. AKA, when God blesses you, or if he gives you guidance, if he gave you vision in your dreams, don't share it with everybody, because everybody ain't happy for you. Hence, Joseph's brothers selling him off into slavery because they was jealous that he kept telling them his dreams. God kept telling him he was going to rule over his brothers, and they were so jealous and envious that they didn't want it to play out. Little did they know Joseph was going to bless them in a time of famine. You can't tell everybody your business. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing in the Bible, okay? And so we reading this Bible realness, okay? And looking at it in a practical way. Yes. Hey, Tim, ATM. Hey, welcome in. We just reading the Bible about Joseph and him basically saving his brothers. They acted like he had got killed by animals, and he didn't. And I said we making practical use of it. Don't tell everybody your every move, because they're not happy for you. When God give you visions or he give you a dream, you hold on to it. People will see you when God wants them to see you. They'll see you coming. You ain't got to brag about it, because everybody don't have your best interest at heart. They're going to cast down your dreams. They're going to laugh at it. They're going to do word curses against it. They're going to try to block your blessings. And it might work a little bit. They word curses might work until you start covering yourself in prayer. And until you start going inside of yourself and not telling nobody what you got going down, going into your sacred place, and not telling nobody whatever God has showed you, so they can't cast it down. So then when they see you, they got no choice but to accept it, because it has gone all the way through into fruition. It's come to where you can see it in sight. They can't cast it down. So don't always tell everybody what you're doing. If you got some big stuff playing, don't tell nobody. If God has given you vision, don't tell nobody, because just like back to the Bible, when Joseph told his brothers the dreams that God gave him, he was talking about I think it was something bowed down. I can't remember the exact dream, but each time something bowed down, it was representing his brothers worshiping him. God was putting him in a position of power. They couldn't handle that, but the whole time it was gonna circle back around. Okay, bring it around town. It was gonna circle back around. He was gonna bless them during famine, so they wouldn't pass away. They wouldn't perish. Okay, and he did bless them by tricking them. And Khalil added another layer. He said, ain't it funny how Joseph, the one who was in charge of Pharaoh's affairs in Egypt, he saved his brothers, but they daddy Jacob, it's like Jacob tricked Esau out of his birthright, but then his sons turned around and tricked him, saying his beloved son had gotten mauled by animals, had passed away by animals, and he lived in misery. So he ultimately paid for tricking Esau. He ultimately paid because he was a wreck. He was afraid of losing his other younger son after Joseph, because He already lost Joseph, but the whole time the brothers that sold him into slavery because they was jealous, y'all. This like a what's it, like a soap opera, right? Like what? He ultimately suffered. Right, keep it silent, that part. Reading the Bible and watching her wrestle the race for the championship. The devil is busy. That part. There you go. Every time. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is. Yeah. Y'all know right hand, left hand, right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Freeze. Everybody clap your hands. Okay, for real though. Anyway. So we back to they daddy, Jacob, sending them back. Now he got to send his youngest son, Benjamin, with him because Joseph already got another brother as collateral. So let's get back to this, okay? He telling them to take double the amount too because when they returned, again, their money was back in the bag. Joseph had returned their money and gave them the food that they came for, the grain that they came for. And they were scared. They were shivering in their boots. Whole time, Joseph had set it up to where they didn't have to pay for anything. They got it for free. But anyway, let's go. Okay. Perhaps it was a mistake. Take your brother also. This is Jacob speaking. Take your brother also and go back to the man at once. And may God Almighty grant you mercy before the man so that he will let your other brother and Benjamin come back with you. As for me, I am bereaved. He is going through, y'all. He going through. So like we said, he ultimately paid for what he did to Esau, taking their birthright in this way. He was blessed in the land of the Lord, but he ultimately paid for taking his brother's birthright through his children. Okay, so the men took the gifts and double the amount of silver, and Benjamin also. They hurried down to Egypt and presented themselves to Joseph. When Joseph saw Benjamin with them, he said to the steward of his house, take these men to my house, slaughter an animal, and prepare dinner. Now my voice crackling. Anyway, they are to eat with me at noon. The man did as Joseph told him and took the men to Joseph's house. Now the men were frightened when they were taken to his house. I bet they were scared. I would have been scared. If I was them, I wouldn't be doing low down stuff like that. I would be Reuben. Reuben spoke up, but he still went along with it. I wouldn't have went along with it. But I would be scared too. It's like this man in charge. Oh, you want me to come to your house? Also, you gonna take me out in your house in the presence of your people. I got you. Oh, you want to make it elaborate. Now I'm scared. Anyway, they thought we were brought here because of the silver that was put back into our sacks the first time. He wants to attack us and overpower us and seize us as slaves and take our donkeys. Hey, my jam. Hey, SD1, y'all, we Bible studying. I said this live ain't for everybody, so if y'all want to hear, look, I'm breaking the Bible down in a realistic way. It sounds like a soap opera, but it's real up here in these streets. We talking about Joseph being like over Pharaoh's affairs in Egypt, and his brothers being low down, selling him into slavery, and the whole time he turned into a ruler. Okay. So anybody that wishes you ill, anybody that try to do dirty towards you, they gonna have to watch your successes. That's for somebody. Anybody that does you dirty, wishes you ill. Like I said, God is not a respecter of persons. We are not Joseph. But what he did for Joseph, he can do for us. If people are casting down what you're trying to do, they laughing at you, they calling you nice, they think they shunning you, they looking down their nose at you, they thinking you nothing, they treating you like the gum beneath their shoe. Guess what? Them will be the same people that have to watch God bless you right in front of their faces. And then they have to admit that they did wrong. Sometimes they don't admit that they did wrong. But guess what? He will bless you in front of your face, in front of their face, just like he did Joseph in a very big way, okay? You are keeping it. Look, keeping it in Memphis. That part, straight up. Look, that part. Look, we doing it. This gonna be the real Memphis type Bible study, okay? In a real Memphis way, okay? Keeping it Memphis, the Bible version. I'm gonna screenshot that, Anthony. I'm gonna say keeping it Memphis, the Bible version, y'all. So this is a little quick, it's a big quick Bible study, okay? It's been trolls in here, but they've been scared. I've been seeing my numbers pop up and then down. Oh, they ran when I'm talking about God. Why they ain't saying none of that? Why they ain't saying none of that? Why they ain't saying nothing that? They ran when I was talking about God. Get over here. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. Okay, you better get up in here and get some of this God. This is for everybody. He that have an ear, let him hear. Yes, that part. Listen. Look, come on, trolls, get over here. Let's dance. Let's dance. Okay, anyway. So, okay. He wants to attack us, overpower us, and seize us as slaves and take our donkeys. So they went up to Joseph's steward, and spoke to him at the entrance to the house. Please, sir. Look, they scared, y'all. They like, please, tell us. Anyway, tell us what's going on. Anyway, please, sir. They said, we came down here the first time to buy food, but the place where we stopped for the night, we opened our sacks and each of us found his silver, the exact weight in the mouth of his sack. So we have brought it back with us. We have also brought additional silver with us to buy food. We don't know who put our silver in our sacks. It's all right, he said. Don't be afraid. Your God, the God of your father, has given you treasure in your sacks. I received your silver. Then he brought Simeon out to them. That's the brother that Joseph took. He took little Simeon sitting up in there probably, his brain probably wrecked. He probably scared. He probably like, Lord, my brothers that left. They didn't have time to eat grain. So that means they didn't come right back for Simeon. They let Simeon sit there with Joseph, thinking he captive. That man probably was shivering in his boots every night, like, Lord, when my brothers gonna come back? They done sold me out. And he probably went through his own thing too. He probably was thinking about the brother that they sold into slavery. He like, look, I'm a captive now. I ain't saying this happened, but I'm just making assumptions. Like, he probably like, man, look, Lord, oh Lord, I had a hand in selling my brother off. Now I'm captive, Lord. I need you to show your hand because I'm scared. I shouldn't have did that. He probably was scared, y'all. He probably was scared. Joy about to call the goals like, Donna Summers will be proud. Let's dance. Look, that part. Let's dance. Okay, anyway. The steward took the men into Joseph's house, gave them water to wash their feet, and provided a fodder for their donkeys. They prepared their gifts for Joseph's arrival at noon because they had heard what wait, hold on, rewind. Anyway, they prepared their gifts for Joseph's arrival at noon because they had heard that they were to eat there. There it is. Okay. When Joseph came home, they presented to him the gifts they had brought into the house, and they bowed down before him to the ground. He asked them how they were, and then he said, how is your aged father you told me about? Is he still living? Now, rewind on the other end. If I was Joseph, I don't see how Joseph held his tears. I would have been like, Lord, y'all, I'm your brother. Where my dad at? Where he at? Is he still? Go get him. As a matter of fact, I'm finna ride back with y'all. I don't know how he held himself together. But anyway, they replied, your servant, our father, is still alive and well. They bowed low to pay him honor. Could y'all have held it together? Anybody in the chat, could you have held it together if it was you? Like, Lord, I want to see my daddy. Y'all took me from my daddy. I want to think y'all, but I ain't gonna think y'all. I'm just gonna say y'all because I care about y'all and I want y'all to eat and all of that. Y'all was low down, but I miss y'all. And a little Adrian with my rocky voice, like, I miss y'all. Anyway, they replied, your servant, our father, is still alive and well, and they bowed low to pay him honor. As he looked about and saw his brother Benjamin, his own mother's son, he asked, is this your youngest brother, the one you told me about? So this is the blood brother. They got the same mama and the same daddy. Like, this my blood, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. It ain't his child, but it's his brother. Look, I'm not good at it. Look, I would have been like, look, Anthony, I'm not either. I would have been like, Adrian, like, straight up, like, bro, y'all did me dirty, but I miss you. Look what G.O.Z. He held it down. You see, look, your brother is up here. I miss y'all. Go get my daddy. Go get my daddy. Go get him. Stop playing with me. Go get him. He held it together though. He did good because I wouldn't be able to do it. Anyway, okay. Where we at? Is this your youngest brother, the one you told me about? And he said, God be gracious to you, my son. Deeply moved at the sight of his brother, Joseph hurried out and looked for a place to weep. He went into his private room and wept there. After he had washed his face, he came back out, controlling himself, and said, serve the food. He a G. Joseph a G, y'all. He a G. He went crying. He wiped it off. He like, okay, you gotta get that dirt off your shoulders. You gotta do. Okay, anyway. He said, serve the food. They served him. He really flexed it, like serve them the food. Whip it up, whip it up. Okay, for my brothers. Okay, before I tell them, this your bruh, the one y'all tried to put in the well. Then y'all sold me to these Egyptians. Look, these Egyptians, they respect me. They respect my gifts. Ooh, that's a word for somebody. It'll be a complete stranger that respects your gifts. It will be somebody that you know that is envious of your gifts. I ain't saying everybody that you know will be envious, but it will be somebody you know that's envious of your gifts and don't want you to surpass them. But it's enough blessings for everybody in this whole world. God is everywhere at all times. He's omnipresent. So but he do for me, he can do for somebody else and the next person. It will be somebody, complete stranger, that will see your gift, see the light in you, see what God created in you, see the direction that you're going in before you even see it. That's confirmation for myself because I heard that message this morning and it just came off my lips for somebody else. It will be a complete stranger. He in these Egyptians' world. They saw the gift in him. Pharaoh, not they. Pharaoh, the ruler, saw the gifts in him and put him in charge. Put him in charge, y'all. We ain't even gonna go into when he got locked up and he was put in charge in prison. We ain't even gonna go. We ain't gonna go into that. It will be complete strangers to see your gifts, and that's my story. Even of meeting y'all on here, my family from all over the United States and all over the world here on YouTube. I was chugging along on YouTube by myself, pushing myself. And then Shanti introduced me to all of y'all. And y'all helped me grow. Strangers. Ever since I came into this YouTube, I've heard a lot of people saying, you got a light on, you got this. I didn't see it even when I came in with you guys. My nail dirty, y'all. I was like, ooh, that's a little dirty nail. Look, I got to be transparent. And I started seeing it too. I've been going into my prayer closet, praying about it. I want to be the most humble. And I'm like, this whole time I've been, don't dim your light for nobody. I've heard that before. A lot of people have told me that because they've seen me do that. I used to dim my light. And you guys have allowed me to show who I am in all of my craziness. And it's complete strangers that will support the vision. And that's what happened with Joseph up in this thing. Okay, Joseph's in the chat. Y'all raise your hand. Y'all all Josephs. Everybody raise your hand. Everybody put a hand in the chat. Everybody put a hand in the chat. Come on. I'm not good at holding back. He was the main shot caller. Okay, big baller shot caller. That part. Everywhere he went though, like even the wife, was that Pharaoh wife? I don't know who. Was that Pharaoh wife tried to lie on him, and he still got favored in jail? Girl, what was your point, baby girl? What's your point, baby girl? What is your point? What was you trying to do? Because I'm still favored. You lied on me, but I still got favored, and Pharaoh brought me back. What you got going on? Okay, anyway. Look, but you did it for nothing. Just like the brothers, you did it all for nothing. And the whole time I come back and I'm blessing you. I'm coming back and I'm blessing you. And I'm not holding it over your head. I have forgiven you when it happened. I just endured. I endured all I had to endure. And then I came back blessed to bless you. Okay? Just saying. Okay, anyway. Okay. They served him, after he washed his face, he came out, controlling himself, and said, serve the food. They served him by himself, the brothers by themselves, and Egyptians who ate with him by themselves, because Egyptians could not eat with Hebrews. On top of that, he a Hebrew. Egyptians and Hebrews, they weren't locking in like this. Okay? Favor. Anyway, because Egyptians could not eat with Hebrews, for that is detestable to Egyptians. It's detestable to eat with them, but Hebrews ruling over them, right? Favor in the midst of people who shun you. He still had faith. They had to respect him because they had to respect him. Okay, what? Inserts on Russell Westbrook. What? Anyway, the men had been seated before him in the order of their ages, from the firstborn to the youngest. They didn't even catch on. He already knew who was firstborn on down to the youngest in order. He seated them. They didn't seat themselves. The men had been seated. Why they ain't catch? Of course they ain't catch on. It was their brother, but they ain't think something was wonky. Like, bro, how you know who was older? How you know? Sir, brother, what's that, brother? That's how you know how old we was. Anyway, they looked at each other in astonishment. Boom, they were shocked. So when portions were served to them from Joseph's table, Benjamin's portion was 5 times as much as anyone else's. Hence, Benjamin wasn't born when Joseph was sold into slavery. So Benjamin didn't have no parts in Joseph serving them. He served him the most. Of course, they had the same mom and same daddy, but he favored him because I'm like, this my brother. He had nothing to do with this. Y'all did. I'm still blessing y'all. But look, we finna serve little bruh up. We finna do him right because he ain't had no parts in this. I'm trying to get y'all to where y'all can bring my daddy back. I love y'all. I'm glad I see y'all. I'm so happy to see y'all. But yeah, y'all, we getting to a point where my daddy gonna have to come back over here. Cause I gotta be my daddy before he passed away. Anyway, 5 times as much as anyone else's. So they feasted and drank freely with him. It says a silver cup in a sack. I'ma wait on that. Because I'm probably gonna end up going on and on and on and on and on and on. Anyway, but yeah, I just had to share my big Bible study with y'all. I was gonna go in my closet and read for myself, but I was like, let me get on here and read with my people. This live ain't for everybody. I'm just gonna be real. Everybody don't read the Bible. Everybody don't, I understand that. So dropped y'all again. Anyway, everybody don't do all that. Rob. Yep, I got Rob tag. But I was like, let me get on here and serve on some Memphis realness with this Bible, baby. Because it's real out here in these streets. What he can do for you, he can do for somebody else. And you just got to be careful who you share your vision with, who you share your dreams with, who you share whatever God has given you with, because everybody don't mean the best for you. That's the message I really wanted to get out. Everybody don't mean the best for you. So you got to be quiet. Sometimes, you know how like you suffer in silence? You know how you suffer in silence? A lot of people suffer. All of us do it because I've suffered in silence before. And so when you suffer in silence, sometimes it's okay to win in silence too. Because when you win, God is going to allow people to see the win. The people who need to see the wins going to see the wins. Sometimes when you share out what God is doing before prematurely, people will cast it down. They will cause it to fail. That's when stuff start going awry. When you start sharing out a lot of stuff. I always tell people when they come in here on my chat, they be like, oh, I got a new vision and this, I'm doing it. I was like, don't tell me. I know that's exciting. I'm happy for you. But don't tell us prematurely. Because some people listening ain't a helping ear. Some people that's listening ain't a supportive ear. Some people that's listening are jealous, envious. They got that envy eye. That it's a look. And people quiet like, yeah, tell me more. And you keep telling them more, like casting it down in word curses. I would never do that, but I know that it can be done. So definitely do your work behind closed doors. Win silently. God gonna let them see you. Look what they gonna hear you before they see you, okay? Like, look, the song, look, if you hear me before you see me, I got King Kong in the trunk. King Kong, King Kong, King Kong, King. They gonna hear you before they see you. I always say you gonna see me when you see me. I always say that. So yeah. That's the message. That's the Bible study. I'm finna get up off this thing. I never want to keep y'all longer than an hour. I've been trying my best to make it 30 minutes to 45 minutes of a live. I don't want to ever take that much of everybody's time because everybody's trying to win out here on these YouTube streets. I appreciate everybody that popped in. Trolls and my supporters, my family, fam, bam. Listen, I'm happy for everybody that popped in, everybody that chimes in, and yeah, coming down, knocking the pictures out the, coming down, knocking the pictures out that part, that part, Rob. I know some people about to go live, so if y'all want to drop who's going live in a moment, please make sure you drop it in the chat if you want people to go over. I'm gonna try to find people that's live. I just wanted to get on here and share my word, my Bible study with y'all. This is what your girl be doing in her closet, reading the Bible. Okay, I be laying down with my feet kicking in the air, literally just hanging out, chilling with God up in the closet, y'all. So I just wanted to invite y'all. Yes. Oh, Jamil, I watched your video the other day. I told you I'd be watching you. I watched your, what was you cooking? I saw the salad. It's another one that I was watching in my room. I was in the bed watching you. Ooh, what was you eating? I saw the cucumber salad. It was something else you was eating, and I was in there rocking. I don't know if I commented or not, but I was in there rocking with you. Good to see you take care. Yes, you take care too. Yes. But yeah, I've been rocking. And then I saw you on earlier today when I got home from work, but I was eating, and I'm going to get back on there and watch you too. I saw the premiere. Girl, I had to eat. I was hungry. But love y'all. I will see y'all later in probably some more live streams. Love y'all. Bye.